step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up for the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
He'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch, and he's just short of the 1st down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
Short completion to the tight end. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Bringing it out, it's Knight. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick throw, the catch is made. Solid gain there, moves the ball out to the 32. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. It's positive yards.
Here's the second down play. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. And he can't hold on, light in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a call here by this offense, and unfortunately, the receiver drops this drag route. So much real estate in front of him, a big gain missed by the drop.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hogs. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. On the toss play, runner moving left. Look out, room to run here. Who's in the clear? What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a pro with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The pass, here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down, but they move backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Great recognition and discipline here by this defense on that touch pass. You know, these touch passes can be a real test on that defense, and they passed this test with flying colors, blowing that play up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And now the defense able to bring him down.
The defense rolls the dice here, went with the blitz, bad timing. The screen gouges them for a big gain.
Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. We'll try to run it with the option. He'll pitch it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So, quick, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
And that run produces a decent gain.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's Walker. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
The Razorbacks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch is made, room to run here. Touchdown, Arkansas. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Finding some room at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll run it here. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. Touchdown, Irish. There was no catching in that time. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Make the extra point and go up 6. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll run it with the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
The clock is still running off the hurry up here. It's a crucial third down. To the air. It's Walker. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, can you believe that? This guy's one of the more sure-handed players on this team, and he just drops it, really for no apparent reason. Hopefully it won't affect his confidence the rest of this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Scanning the field, it's Walker. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Looking for a man. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Thrown quickly, caught in the right foot. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I'll continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. They get the second half started with their running play. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Minor penalty will cost the defense 5 yards. Offense facing a 2nd and 6 here after the penalty. The short hands. It's Wolf. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, how about this? There's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
They're going to run it here. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the tailback's got it again. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Second and goal for the offense. QB bootlegs here. He escapes the pocket. Touchdown, Irish. They are pouring it on now.
Great job here by this quarterback, not forcing the throw. Nobody's open. Does it himself, able to use the speed that he has to get to the end zone for this touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Knight. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. They'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
To throw, it's Walker. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Fires it on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. He's got it, enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So who's going to pick up the W as we begin the final quarter of play? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to make a play deep downfield. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
That's doing your homework as a defensive coordinator and making sure your players are dialed in on 3rd down. Obviously, it's 3rd and long. They want to get their best player of the football, so you double cover him, take him out, and force that quarterback to either force it into coverage or find someone else to make a play.
Just able to get it away. You can't stop him. And they finally stop him, and he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Breaks loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain, short of the first down. And the Razorbacks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Scanning the field, it's Walker. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
That's a nice play. It'll set them up first down now at the 12. The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Incomplete on a very quick throw.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. All he had to do is look it in, and he drops it. Let's see how that drop ends up affecting him the rest of this game.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. offense comes back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Grinding away on the ground. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense have done a good job for containing him until that point.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. On play action, looking to throw. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the 4th quarter.
This defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And the quarterback keeps it here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Oh, and he throws it back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Oh, it's a double pass. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with loss of yardage.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Knight. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22.